Joining me right now is the finals MVP.
Yeah. It's the cross coin. It's the cross. Yeah.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Jewel, Mr. Crosscourt himself, and this is The Cross Narrative. So, yun, nakita natin anong nangyari over the past weekend. You could say that it's one of the most anticipated championship matchups dito sa ating region. I think everyone was in there for a treat. Everyone was entertained, and props to Jproject for putting this much effort into becoming one of the most known leagues right now. And currently, kami dito sa The Crosscourt studio, we've been compiling highlights after highlights, and all I can say, these players are very lucky that they have been given an opportunity by Jproject, by other content creators na, to showcase their talent. Because dati, back then, siguro, panahon ng kuya ko, panahon ko, and other players before me, they didn't have a chance to be exposed locally. Usually, kailangan mo pa maabot dun sa Luzon para lang mapansin ng ibang scouts. So, I think na Jproject really did a good job sa pag-accomplish no na objective dito sa ating basketball world. So, last week we met up with some of our old friends from PSL. Nagkita kami nila Coach Rocky, nila Boss Joros, nila Coach Wawa, and sabay kami nagbiyahe papunta Tagum. And yeah, it was a very nostalgic feeling kasi ito sila. They are one of my friends here sa pag-cover sa ating mga local athletes. So, they are from RMJ Sports. So, shout out sa inyo. And tayo dito sa Crosscourt, even though na same kaming pinoprovide na service, we are good friends. Especially na kung magbibigay kami ng service towards Jproject. And yeah, papunta kami nun. And siguro we had fun singing all the way to Tagum and back. So, yun yung trip namin papunta. And pagdating natin dun sa Tagum, grabe, puno talaga. Puno na ang Rotary Gym. You could feel the atmosphere na this is a game na everyone looks forward to. So, let's get into it. So, sa first game natin, nakita natin ang UMTC and Breakthrough Basketball. And all I can say is, it's the JM Bonares show. So, I've mentioned JM Bonares multiple times here sa ating Cross Narrative. I've praised him sa ating commentary, and he is one of the best players right now. So later, meron akong 5 takeaways na masasabi mamaya. So sa kanilang highlights, makikita natin dito. So it was a very close game. It was very entertaining. Everyone stepped up. Everybody went out of their comfort zone to provide us with an entertaining game. And all I can say is that props to both teams for giving their all. Congrats to Breakthrough Basketball for winning that 3rd place, which is, I think, 50,000, so parang champion lang pa rin. And also shoutouts to UMTC for being the top 4 team sa ating very loaded na liga. And up next is the most anticipated, JMC versus TNS. So from the start pa lang, you could hear the cheers coming from the Tagum crowd, knowing na itong DNSC is a crowd favorite. Parang everybody is rooting for them to win. So I think na well scouted ng JMC ang DNSC. Nakapanalo ang DNSC against JMC sa semifinal round. Pero, you know, the more loaded JMC has been victorious. So, you could see some of our highlights na ang primary defender ni VJ Tizon kay si Julius Olivar, one of our friends from Davao Occidental Dreamers. And siguro good decision from Coach Dong Kagampang for putting Julius on VJ. The longer wingspan of Julius Olivar has been an advantage. And siguro ako marami talagang nasabi dun sa commentary kasi when you are an analyst on Jproject, you're encouraged to break down what is happening. So I could see that they have been na-scout talaga si VJ Tizon. That's why siguro first part kaya medyo I think he started off to a 1 out of 5 field goal percentage. So not his best start pero still one of the best players to si VJ Tizon. He has been awarded the MVP and siguro makita rin natin na i-interview ko siya sa ating Jproject na halftime during that time. And yeah, so the game was very competitive. It was one-sided in the first 3 quarters. Alwin Predog didn't give his all early in the ball game. Sige ako rant during the commentary na Alwin Predog needs to pound the paint more. He needs to let his presence known in the painted area because in the offensive side, I could see that he is attempting more threes than usual. And I think he really relied on his threes early on. Pero pagdating doon sa fourth quarter, Alwin Predog exploded and initiated the comeback. So, I think na Alwin Predog, knowing na Mythical 5 awardee siya, is one of the key players of DNSC. I think na dapat kung yung kanyang laro nung fourth quarter, yung laro niya sa first 3 quarters, it could have been a different ball game. Pero still, Alwin Predog is one of the best players right now in DNSC, in Jproject. And I think na siguro yung mismatch na Alwin Predog versus the loaded big man of JMC. Siguro, doon nakalamang ang JMC. And also, congratulations to JMC Kings for winning their 8th championship in 1 year. Grabe tong JMC. I think they have been part of multiple leagues and they have won majority of it. And I think with the system of Dong Kagampang and the loaded lineup of JMC, they are one of the best teams right now. Diretso na tayo dun sa ating 5 takeaways dito sa ating experience sa Battle for Third and Championship sa Jproject 21 Under Season 2. So, ang 5 takeaways ko is number 1, DNSC overachieved. So, starting off 0 wins to becoming the number 1 in the semifinal round and matching up with a team that they defeated from the semifinal round, they have overachieved. Siguro, nobody expected them to be this good at that level. So, props to DNSC, especially kay VJ Tizon, kay Alwin Predog, kay Lucky Vistal, and kay Morite, and to all other players who have been part of that team. You're a team na really excited talaga. If you're a fan of that team, talagang you could say that you are in there for a treat, especially led by VJ Tizon. Number 2 is JMC is the most dominant team in this region. So, I think na it says it all, led by RV Poyos, Braybon Thompson, and their finals MVP, which is Wayne Hementiza. So, one of the most underrated din siguro si Julius Olivar, who has been a role player that contributes more plus than minuses. Meron siyang spin move doon. After ng game, kinomplement ko agad si Sarge. So, shoutout sa iyo, Sarge. Congrats to JMC, and tingnan natin what's next for them if they would collect more rings. Number 3 is JM Bonares is one of the best players right now. In his age category, there's no doubt na JM Bonares is one of the best athletes right now. Knowing na this guy has been very low-key, not the biggest name. Every time mag-post ako ng mga JM Bonares highlights, mas marami pa ring views sila VJ Tizon or sila RV Poyos. Pero this guy is one of the most smart, one of the most confident players I've seen right now in the 21 under division. So, I don't know kung saan siya na school ngayon, pero kung sinong makauna, let the JM Bonares bidding begin. Number 4, Tagum crowd is one of the best crowds. So, you could see on one of our videos na meron ng mga fans na nag-akyat na sa roof para lang makakita ng team. Even though nagsabay siya sa Angola versus Gilas, a lot of Tagumeños were there present, rooting for their favorite team. So, maraming salamat Tagumeños and to the whole city of Tagum. And my last takeaway for this cross-narrative for Jproject 21 under or 19 under or any whatever league they will do next, people will look forward to it because they have one of the best coverages and think na they have been associated with PSL, they have been associated with Sinag Liga, Asia, and shoutouts to Boss Jun. So Boss Jun, maraming salamat sa pag-involve sa akin sa cross court, sa experience na to. And I really appreciate what you have done, not only for kami as commentators, kami as content creators, but to all the players that are here in Mindanao right now. You have created a platform for them to showcase their talent and be known not only locally but nationwide. Alright, so that was the Cross Narrative. Maraming salamat sa pag-tune in dito sa ating vlog, sa ating weekly vlog. I hope you had fun. Please share the video. Also, meron kaming i-release na t-shirt. So ito yun. So this is from Mama's Boy, and marami kaming mga pakulo ngayon na papunta from the cross court. Tune in sa court aces natin sa corporate league and sa ating ibang mga highlights. If ever meron tayong another big league, if they want us to be there, we'll be there. And all I can say is, my name is Jewel Vangelio, Mr. Cross Court himself, and this is The Cross Narrative.